What up, y'all? Kind of excited. Today I'm gonna move all this junk out of the way. Pull that whole front clip off. Fenders, bumper, grill support, radiator support, hood. And let's see if I can get that goddamn motor out today. So yeah, we got some cleaning to do. Let's do it. Alright. Now that most of the stuff's out of the way, start pulling everything off, disconnect the tranny, disconnect the hoses, stuff like that. Get the radiator out, start tearing down the fenders, wheel wells, grill, all that. Alright, hood, grill. Now comes the bumper. Before I actually put that bumper back on, I'm gonna shave the bolts. So yeah, that should be fun. Obviously it won't be chrome when I'm done. Probably gonna powder coat it, or I don't know, something, we'll figure it out. But yeah, let's get the bumper off, core support or fenders next. Alright, I got most of the bolts off of this fender, but my tool died. And yes, I'm that lazy, I need to stop to charge it. Then next I'll start getting this fender off. All I have to do is get the last couple bolts on the inside of the fender, front, all the ones along the edge and the fender well and the rocker panel are all out. I gotta pull this off, see if there's one under here. I'm pretty sure there is. And then get these that are on the wheel well. So yeah, bear with me. I mean, for me it'd be probably half an hour to an hour. For you it'll be about a second. Ooh, some bitch is fighting me. So I got that side off. There's a couple more bolts on that side, and that fender should be off. Then I'll go ahead and take this core off. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to pull that motor today, but I will definitely try. But I'd still have to disconnect the transmission, the trans cross member, and then engine mounts. But yep, so far so good. Let's keep going. That took way longer than it needed to. But yeah, fenders off, now core. Alright y'all, I think that's gonna do it for today, because I got some parts from the Challenger that I gotta install. So I'm gonna hold off on that, work on my car for a minute, but I will pick this up tomorrow. There it is, y'all. Got everything off the way. Now I'm gonna disconnect the headers, start doing the engine mounts, and gotta crawl underneath and disconnect the transmission. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this out, lift the motor up as high as I can to get it over the oil pan cross member, and trying to do it without going too crazy high, because I got a roof above me, so I can't pick it up too high. But yep. So I think I'm gonna take the carburetor off, get ready to pull it out. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I had to give it a quick wash down. When I pulled this off, it was all bad. It's full of dried up coolant. I don't know if you can see that, but was all in the thermostat housing. But yeah, now I'm going to get underneath, start hitting the transmission, and come up here, do the motor mounts, and see if I can't get that bar off. But yeah, so far so good. Alright, so I have the power steering lines disconnected. Headers, bolts are off. They're just sitting there. I removed the bolts for the motor mounts. Now I'm going to pull off the carburetor. And then I'm going to take a break. But hopefully next I get this off. I'm going to hit it with some WD-40, let it sit, have lunch, and then we'll come back to it. Let's get that carburetor off. Alright, so now I'm kind of nearing a part where I can't really do anything else because I'm blocked in and I can't get my cherry picker in here. So what I did was, carburetor's off, got the chain mounted, headers disconnected from the block, and underneath both sides, motor mount bolts are out. I've been trying to get this off, but that thing is, the linkage is not coming off. I've heated it up, beat it with this big ass steel bar, nothing. As far as taking that off, that's a no-go, because here, there, and here, it's riveted to the frame rails. So it does not look like that's coming off. I guess I could grind them down, but I just don't want to. I guess it won't hurt anything, but yeah, as far as pulling it out, oh yeah, and then like I said, so headers are disconnected. I started to remove that bolt right there, but the problem that I'm running into is I don't know how I am going to get that U-bolt off. I'm probably gonna have to look into it a little more, but I don't know if that yoke, if I pull that yoke out of the transmission, if it's just gonna leak everywhere, which probably will. But the problem that I'm running into is I don't see any bolts on the drive shaft or the yoke on where I could pull the U out. So, oh, never mind, I think I just found it. So yeah, the only problem with that is this truck is in park. I don't know. Oh well, I guess I could just manually put it in neutral, but yeah, I gotta figure out how am I gonna turn that and get that disconnected. That bolt has got to come out. It's under a lot of tension though, and I still gotta drop the whole cross member. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Like I said, there's not much more I could do, so So I will pick this back up tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. Engine hoist is there. Headers, starter, both sides. Headers been removed. Now I gotta go knock the pin out of the transmission cross member and then drop the cross member, and this sumbitch should be out. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, there we have it. Sitting there in all its glory. Now the fun part begins on how I get this from here to the backyard for the rat ride. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's see if we can't get it figured out. Yeah, I know. But now I can get, hopefully, heater core out, start cleaning up firewall bit, try to patch some of this shit up. But now I can finally start figuring out where I'm actually gonna put the front suspension. So I think what I'm gonna do, honestly, is keep the cross member and then see if I can't just make a rack and pinion for the spindles, because the rack and pinion will go straight up to the steering link, and then obviously it might just be easier to put the block on this than trying to fabricate that subframe onto here, when I could just modify what I have here, so that way I'm not getting into the whole making sure that everything's square, and it's a lot of math, too much math for me. But yeah, so I'm either gonna end it here or maybe show you how I'm gonna get it in the backyard. So yeah, I tell you what, sometimes it's not easy being a redneck. Still gotta figure out how I'm gonna attach this to a dolly, but I think that should hold. It's gonna be tight, but I think I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna show you the ghetto ass redneck cart I made, but so far so good. It's moved a whopping 6 feet. But yeah, let's keep it going. See if I can get it in the back. Over there is gonna be the problem. Big ass drop off right there. So, but let's keep her moving. Whew, man, that was rough. That grass sucks, but we got it. We got it over here. Next, I'm gonna have to start cutting this out, figure out where I'm gonna mount it, motor mounts, all that good stuff, all that fun stuff. But there it is. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, productive the last 3 days, very productive. Again guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time. Peace.